Yep, distractions are everywhere, and whether it's in general life or whether you're online, it's pretty easy to lose focus. The problem is, if it's your website or offer that somebody is distracted from, it's likely to end up costing you money. And what I want to do today is show you a fantastic new way to get those lost viewers back and make your page stand out in a sea of open browser tabs. Yep, I don't know if you've noticed that people have a habit of leaving lots of tabs open, and yet I'm pretty guilty of doing just that. Often it seems a better option than just adding it to a bookmark. The good news is, though, that if you do that and you've left a tab open, there's probably something of interest there for you or for the person who's viewing it. The problem, of course, is finding it again. I think personally I've got over 100 tabs open at the moment. This tool, though, will make your tab stand out from the crowd. The good thing about it is really easy and really quick to use. It's an online tool, so there's nothing to download. All you do is log into your account and set up the different tabs for the different pages that you want, or you could just have one for everything. It depends on how you want to operate. But let's just say, for example, we'll make a sample rebound tab here. What we do is, all you have to do to make this work is start off with a project name. So we'll call it demo project. The great thing about this is that there's very little to actually fill in. I would leave most of these settings on default. You just need to fill in the timescale. So we're going to put a very short timescale in here because I'm demonstrating. I mean, obviously the tutorial videos will show you exactly what all these things do, but just quickly, this is how long it takes before the rebound tab will operate. This is how long before it'll start to pulse, as you'll see what that means in a second. We can actually change the title of the message up here, which is great, and then we can redirect the URL. Well, I'll show you that bit in a minute. So then finally you've got sound notification. Now if somebody actually engages with your page before they get distracted, then the sound notification will kick in if you've got it set up. You can set up a quick volume here, and then you select, there's various different sounds. We'll choose breaking glass because it's pretty good, and we'll set the options. Just click on that. It'll ask you whether or not you're happy, so you can go back if you want, or you can create a code link. You can save the code, and that's it. That is your tab. You can find your tab again in your script if you need it. And then where do you put it? Well, most people have WordPress sites. Now you can actually install this pretty much anywhere on the page, but generally speaking it's good practice to put it either in the header or the footer. So if you download a header or footer plugin, there are absolutely loads, and you'll find that there's a download link for one that I particularly like, which is called, this particular one, WordPress header and footer manager. The reason being is that you can have individual pages. So this is a test site that I have set up, but this is a test site. So we come down to the header and footer snippets. Now with this you can either decide to put it across the whole site, or you can just put it on a specific page. So we'll just call it demo 1, and instead of site-wide I'm going to put it on a specific post. Post list, I don't know, charting the real and pure beauty. No, this is just a demo site. We'll save that here, and there we go. Now that should be on this side. Now I've already opened up this particular page here, and I'm going to have to refresh it. As you can see, it's now refreshed. In a second it will be. So I've got a very slow connection today, it seems. Now I'm engaging with the site. So there we go. Now if I move away from this site, take a look at the tab name at the top. So what we'll do is we shall move away from this site, go back to here, and within a few seconds we should see and hear the sound. there we go. Can you see at the top, special discount, which was the name that we chose. You can hear the sound is pretty loud. You can tone it down, of course. It doesn't have to be that loud, but it's certainly going to draw their attention to people. So, and now what it will do is it'll pulsate between the original title and the new title, which will help you with drawing visitors back. Now if we go back and create another script, what we can also do, I'll call this demo 2. Again, we'll just put a short delay in, leave the tab as they are, choose a title, we'll call it I don't know, don't miss this for a second, and we'll just redirect it to Google. Sorry. Okay, again we'll put it here, we'll choose a different sound, just a notification sound here. You can test the sounds by clicking here and they'll go through all the tests. I won't do that now. Just set the options. Okay, if you're happy with it, you can always go back and redo them if you think you've made a mistake. Otherwise, generate the code, click on the link, and here we have another link. So this time we'll go back to the dashboard of the site. Alright, so add a new script. Okay, specific posts again. Post list. Listening to music is worthless time. I've got no idea what this is about. Post this link in here. We'll save it. Okay, now let's go back to this. Here we are. There's a link to that particular page. As I said, there we go. Again, I think it's just the same content. As I said, this is just a sample site with preloaded sample content. Okay, now let's go back, and in a few seconds we should see. Just wait for a second. There you are. Don't miss this. Now you heard the sound. It's a little softer sound. Okay, now watch what happens when I click the tab this time. You've gone to Google. Now can you imagine if you had a Shopify site and that somebody's browsing on it, so instead of coming back to the product you can go to an add to cart page, or if somebody's browsing on something specific and you want to move them forward in the process along through the funnel, you can do that. This is one of the great advantages of this little tool. So as you can see, it's pretty damn useful. You know, it highlights the tab in the sea of other tabs that you may have open. As you can also see, it's pretty easy to implement. It can be installed on pretty much anything. You can add a piece of code to, you can install this on, and it will work. And now is a chance for you to get your hands on this. It's a fantastic little tool, and it's a special launch offer, literally only a few cents on the dollar really. And hopefully it will start to get you a lot of lost traffic back. So just click that buy button below the video, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.